What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for tuning in. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Thursday, July 18th, 2024. I am in Daytona, Florida. We're doing a Bosch IDS 2.0 install today, and I'm at outside Johnstone Supply at 7:10 in the morning, and they ain't open yet. Don't they know the early bird catches the worm? All right, it is 7:40. Thousands upon thousands of dollars later, we just walked out of Johnstone. Now we got to wait 15, 20 minutes for them to pull the order. Even though my rep from Johnstone, the Ware Group in Orlando, said it was already pulled already, but... Christian, you think we're out of here before 8? No? Come on, that's 20 minutes from now. Oh, damn it. I gotta tell you, if I was wagering that we would be out of here before 8 o'clock, I would have mortgaged the house, I would have sold everything off, and I would have been broke because it's 8:15 and we're still sitting here like a bunch of effing morons. I'm like, what are they, on a union break? I thought Florida was a right-to-work state. Jesus Christ. I kid you not. We spent an hour at Johnstone Supply, a Ware Group in Daytona. We spent an hour. Now, mind you, we were the first person there, first company there, right? Because I was there originally at 6:45 in the morning, and then I went to Dunkin' Donuts and I came back. So we're there from 7:10. I'm not counting from 7:10. I'm counting from opening the door, which they did at 7:31, to right now. Bullshit. I am beyond so frustrated that I actually left them a 1-star Google review with a 30-second video. There's that much disorganization inside this supply house distributor. What the hell is wrong with people? An hour to pay for a very expensive order and have it loaded into the truck. Absolutely ridiculous. We're not gonna be able to start this job until 9 a.m. now. You'll see. Unbelievable. I am so pissed. Well, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. We're here to install your air conditioning system.
She's very excited to say hi to you this morning.
Oh, hi, puppy. All right. Here we are. We got this TAM 7, American Standard Train. There's the plywood box it's sitting on. Our line set. No. our drain line, our line set. I'm gonna have to redo this anyway. Some of it. And all right, let's go take a look at the outdoor unit. All right, here is the outdoor unit. Disconnect panel here, not too shabby.
I'm gonna go tell Christian real quick. We'll move both the cars. So that way you guys can have a full driver.
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is 8:50. on Thursday, July 18th, 2024.
Air Force None, good morning. Do you have any M12 batteries at your house? Can you bring them by the house, please? All right, thank you. Very enthusiastic this morning.
He's doing us a favor.
He really is doing us a favor. He's actually doing us a favor.
John Phillips Plumbing, Sarasota. There it is. Let's give this guy a call. Where is he? John Phillips Plumbing. Where's his? He doesn't have a phone number? John Phillips Plumbing Service. Hope he didn't pay for that. Here we go. Someone apparently was quite vocal last night on his YouTube channel. John Phillips Plumbing. John Phillips of John Phillips Plumbing in Sarasota, Florida. Let's see if he picks up the phone.
John Phillips Plumbing. Can I help you?
Hi, John Phillips of John Phillips Plumbing.
What's happening, man?
It's me, Mikey
I know,
Pipes.
it's me, Mikey fucking Pipes. How you doing, man?
This is gonna be no. This is going on the Mikey Pipes Orlando channel. So let's try to keep it family oriented.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, your sister says hi.
My sister?
Yeah.
How's that chlamydia going? You hanging around with her? I'm kidding. That's a sexually transmitted disease.
Yes. We don't want to have any of those. I just wanted to wish you a happy good morning, and I hope you have a very productive day. And if you run into any temperature and pressure safety relief valves that a customer needs to replace, but they don't want to pay you for it, make sure you do it for free, okay?
Hey, I just did a video, and you're pretty punctual. I did say between 8 and 9, and it was 8:59. You called me. But anyways, I just finished the video because I wanted to talk about a guy who, you know, the trolls. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You get sick of it. Everybody who's got a YouTube channel gets sick of these people. Excuse me. Gets sick of these people. But anyways, what I said in this video, and you can watch it if you feel the need or want. I just talked about, you know, for me, I know you were there as a representative for Ream, but I think for me, you know, you missed a golden opportunity to really make an impact on that woman by taking. You know, literally, I looked at that and thought, shit, I could fix that in 10 minutes.
You are correct. I have to give you credit. You are correct. And they say hindsight is 20/20, what, 50, whatever they say. Hindsight is 50/50.
2020.
20/20, right? They say hindsight is 20/20. And I was telling Christian, you know, Christian, not Air Force, non-Christian, Christian Reyes, my team member down here in Central Florida. I was telling him, yeah, this morning, I think it was this morning. While we waited an hour for Johnstone to give us our equipment, even though we were the first contractor there, I did tell him, like, listen, hindsight's 20/20. If I would have saw that check valve before I actually did any work, the service call would have been entirely different. However, because I didn't notice until after we started the service call and started replacing, you know, the temperature and pressure safety relief valve, that's when I realized, okay, listen, I have to give her two options. Option number one, you know, the most cost-effective way to make this go away, the cheapest way for you to get it done is call the installing contractor, have him change or remove the check valve that's there. Or number two, you could pay me to do it. And then she chose, you know, to have them come back and do it. So I you know, if I would have saw that beforehand, absolutely, you are correct. It would have been a golden opportunity for me to develop and strengthen a brand new relationship with this homeowner, where we would have captured probably additional work. Correct, absolutely.
If you would have done that for her, you would have been her savior, man. And you hand her 10 business cards, she's gonna tell her fucking neighbors, man.
You are correct.
They're gonna love you, man. I mean, I don't advertise at all, but I can tell you that what I try to do, and it's not some scheme or something. It's just who I am.
I'm gonna turn this away.
I go that
His
extra
phone number's
mile
there.
for people, man. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
good.
And and that one, it would have been a simple fix. Just snip, snip. You could have even used shop pipe fittings, man.
Correct.
I know you hate them.
John, I don't want to cut you off, but we're doing a recovery of a system right now. Can we talk maybe later this afternoon, early evening?
Feel free, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I know
Have
you're
a
busy. Have a great
have a
day.
blessed
Stay
day,
safe.
sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
All
Bye.
right, bye. Hold on. All right, what's the matter?
All right, 5 minutes after 9. We just finished the recovery process of the refrigerant that was in the system. Now we're going to disconnect and we're going to place the new unit here. We're going to take a new hurricane pad. By the way, these things are heavy. Yeah, well, it's actually called a hurricane pad. Oh my God. Up to 150 mph. By the way, in case you guys don't know what that means miles per hour. I'm going to huff and puff and blow your house down. All right, I started disassembly here. Got all the covers off. Ripped the armor flex off of the 7/8 line set here because our connection comes on the bottom on the Bosch 2.0 air handler. Also removed the armor flex off of the condensate drain. That also is going to come down from below. Almost positive that our coil is on the bottom. Almost positive. We have our power disconnected right here, and I took a voltmeter. I'm using the Fluke 116 here, and I'm checking from L1, L2 together. I get 0, L1 to ground, L2 to ground. Ground's right there, and there was no voltage there. So now it's safe for me to remove the armor sheathing on the L1 and L2 and ground wire, remove it from the terminal block there, and get the line voltage out of the way. Low voltage, I checked that my wire was normal. We have a W2, we have a green on for fan, we have Y2 is brown, OB is orange, red was blue, and this yellow was Y. YO. All right, once I have that disconnected, we're gonna try to pull this bad boy out of here. Perfect. I'm gonna spin this out, and I'm gonna spin out the safety switch, the condensate float switch. All right, I have the evaporator coil removed, the blower removed, the duct tape that was on the right and left side of our filter media cabinet. And let's see how much it's working to hold up that. Oh my God, it's just suspended in midair. All right, let's put this off to the side. And yes, I apologize. There is no drop cloths. We don't have any in the truck, and the homeowner didn't have any. And we're going to be very, very, very extra careful not to crack or damage any of these 1983 tiles, because I really don't want to go back to 1983 and teleport some back to the 2024, because it would suck. Maybe I would buy some Bitcoin back then, or some Microsoft stock. All right, 9:34. The unit is gone. Here's the duct board. Here's our returns. Time for a little cleanup. All right, here is the outdoor unit. The indoor unit is gone. The previous 3-ton condenser, which is right here, by the way, the thing is huge, massive, by the way. The connection was on the right side, and keeping it real, listen, this is our second replacement central air system here in Central Florida. It's just me and Christian with 2 trucks, 1 truck on the road whenever it goes on the road. Listen, it's a brand new business here in Central Florida. Baby steps. So I would have liked to make a whip from this disconnect, secure it to the wall of the house, make it look nice and perfect. But I also want to eliminate as much of this line set as possible, because it's resting on cinder blocks here, guys. You see? So I called the homeowner and he actually has an electrician coming today at 5 o'clock. Temporarily, we're gonna beeline it from the disconnect to the unit so we can commission and start up the system and give him some comfort cooling, some climate control inside the home. It's It's 81 degrees, 100% humidity here, and it's not even 10 o'clock yet, okay? It's going to be 100 degrees here today in Central Florida. We need to get this up and running. Let me stop talking, and we'll get the show on the road here.
You know when they say lift with your legs? There's no leg room here, so it's all back.
But you know what? He's back!
We got it in.
And we got it in.
That's all that matters.
A cameo appearance with Air Force 9.
Oh yeah.
Air Force 9, it's a very tight shirt. Didn't have anything larger?
No, I mean they had larges, but you saw Connor floating around in his large.
But by the way, why is, hold on, there's extra room on this versus the other side?
Well, that's because I was.
Are you a lefty or a
That's
righty?
because I was T-boned by a Mercedes riding a motorcycle.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And you didn't call Celino and Barnes.
I don't know if you can. Here, actually, here, hold on.
Oh, God, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
And then here's the legs. And then you got the.
You're permanently scarred for...
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. 87 years old. This guy was pulled out in front of me on a green light.
And his insurance company paid you dick.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Nah, that's fucking
They
sucks.
paid me missed wages. Is what they paid me.
Cocksuckers. Oh.
Puppy.
Hi, doggy.
Oh, puppy.
What did you do? You stepped on his foot? Or...
No, the door hit her.
Oh, that's what you get for being in the way.
Oh. You ate a scrunchie yesterday?
Sure did. Scrunchy dog.
Look at these paws.
It's a big dog.
Damn.
Will be a big dog.
Hi. Damn. You're a big dog. You know, you had fun with Stoli. Damn. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 35 minutes after 10 o'clock. Still Thursday, July 18th. I got my heat strip in up there. Very easy. Just took off the panel with a couple 5/16 screws. Slid in the new heating element. Secured the relay and the circuit breaker to the front of the unit. 30 amp, by the way. Brought in L1, L2 to the top of the breaker on the line side, and the ground wire to the grounding block post there. We're going to pull this out again. I'm going to get some crimp terminal connectors right there. I'm going to wire it to the two available spots on T1 and T2, or the load side of the breaker. All right, I have L1 and L2 from my blower control and the motor wired to the bottom of my circuit breaker. I didn't realize I could have used this. This actually came from T1 and T2, or the load side of the circuit breaker. So I just removed it, disconnected it. We'll throw it in the box, and we're wired, so we're good to go. I'm just going to do my line voltage. A lot of guys like to leave it on the outside. I'd rather bring it on the inside, and we're going to tape the wiring diagram right to the blower, so whoever's here next time will be able to know what wire is what. All right, don't be intimidated, ladies and gentlemen. I used to be intimidated when I saw a bunch of wiring that confused me, but let me explain. I have my 8 conductor thermostat wire. Thermostat's the opposite side of that wall. I drilled a hole through the side of the cabinet. I put a little rubber plastic grommet there. And let's go over the wiring. We have green, which is fan. Orange, I made my OB, matching the B. Okay. And using Wagos there as well. The yellow is cooling stage 1. Red is 24 volts. Purple, which I made black, is Y2, or cooling stage 2. Okay. I am going to make the white wire my emergency heat, which would be W2. I'm almost positive. We'll double check that. But W2 will be that, or it could be the W1. I think it's W1. Sorry. W1 is going to be my white, which will be W, or the emergency heat at the thermostat. My gray, which is DH, and my black and white are not going to be used. I may be wrong with the white wire for W, emergency backup heat for the heat strips. But let's go to the thermostat. Okay, at the thermostat, I cut the wire, I cleaned up my mess, and then I wired everything in. Now I have one extra wire, which is this little tannish wire. That's not going anywhere. So my red, my 24 volts, is going to R. Blue is common. G for green, which is fan control. Black is Y2, cooling stage 2. Yellow is cooling stage 1, or Y1. OB, the orange wire, that's my heat pump reversing valve. W2, that's my emergency heat. There you go. All right, so before I put it back on the wall, let's go to off. Let's go to, see it says off. Why it still says cool on there, I don't know. Fan we're gonna put to fan auto, okay? And we're gonna take this thermostat and put it back on the wall. All right, fan on. Hopefully I wired it right. Okay. Our blower's on. I have Christian just throwing some nitrogen through here. Perfect. Just want to make sure that we don't have any debris in there. I didn't put any protective caps over this earlier. So we got our blower running. It's awesome. We are going to make some duct work now and connect A to B. All right, 10 minutes to 12 here. Unit is running. I'm piecing together a duct board. This is the norm here in Florida in the South. I have a transition from the duct board that's up there to the top of my air handler. I got the back piece in, taped from the back while I still could, and the inside. Got the left side in, taped on the outside and the inside. I'm gonna work on this piece and the front as Christian is working on, wow, the line set transitions from our existing line set to our air handler. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, moving right along, and hopefully, God willing, 1:30, 2 o'clock, keys are in the ignition. All right, so it's 10 minutes to 1 in the afternoon. We're just working on the condensate right now, and the that Rottweiler that we saw earlier in the video, well, let's just say she was crying all morning long, so I decided to take her for a little walk. Both homeowners are working, come on. And I just felt bad. The dog was just crying for hours. So like, let me take her out and make Pishy and do some business. Good stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 9 minutes after the hour of 1 p.m. Still Thursday. Still the 18th of July. Air Force None. You know what occurs in next week?
No.
I get my monthly ACH deposit from Alphabet, also known as Google, that owns YouTube.
Sure.
Love it. It's a fat payday, by the way. I love it, by the way. Now, before you guys criticize, before you start ripping me a new one, this is our second install in Central Florida for Pipe Doctor Home Services. Okay? We are kind of running with a very light inventory on our trucks, and
Light. That's an overstatement for sure.
we still try to do an exceptional job. But the clock or the caliber of work gets reset back to zero, not like at Pipe Doctor of New York.
I could have sworn when I saw the inside of your van over there, I was like, man, he's getting ready for a repossession. I guess everything's out of it.
No, I fired Tom Bowfinger. So I didn't have to file bankruptcy because that's what would happen with the company.
Good.
And he would have a fourth bankruptcy on his record. Anyway, nonetheless, we picked up this 20 by 24 prefabbed filter rack. We have it resting on top of the existing plywood platform, which is the return plenum. This is how it is in Florida. You know, if you don't like it, well, paint it. Paint it black. Resting on top of our 20 by 24 filter media cabinet is the Bosch. This is the BVA 36. This is the IDS 2.0 IDS inverted ducted system air handler. We have the 5 kW heat strips in here. Emergency heat backup. You guys saw that earlier. We just assembled the line set and made those modifications. We put our drain off to the right-hand side, allowing the homeowner, the end user, to take the filter in and out. And one thing I don't like about the install is that I don't have those little plastic little squares that I could mount the wire and secure the wire to the unit. So when I come back here next time, maybe for Thanksgiving Day dinner, maybe, you never know.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not. But when we come back here, we will make this nice and, as we call, tits. I put a little note here, 7/18/24 pipe was here, and we'll put a sticker right there. But listen, it's 1:15, not even 1:15, and the unit is running. Let me go show you how the disaster of outside. So here is the outdoor unit. Now, I'm just going to show it because you guys are going to rip me a new one if I don't. At 5 p.m. today, the electrician that the homeowner hired is going to put in the correct whip. Okay? It's temporary. Literally less than 4 hours from now, he's going to have a whip that is secure to the side of the building, the house, and connects my L1, L2, and ground. I'm not going to try to sugarcoat. I'm not going to have Air Force None stand in front of it. I'm showing it because I keep it uncut, unedited, raw. Not uncensored. That's the Mikey Pipes Uncensored channel. So we try to keep it PG, family related here. Let's take a look at what we did, what Christian did here. There's a very expensive motherboard like you'll see inside of a computer. All right, $2,000 retail list price. Pretty sick. We have a surge protector there by Intermatic. This is the AG series. Not the ones we typically use. I typically use the ICM, I believe it's 518 surge protection device. But this is what we had from the supply house, so we're working with that. Line set, come across there. Christian will take some zip ties and we'll get this underneath and make that nice and pretty for our low voltage wiring. We're gonna give it power and we're gonna fire up. Okay, lock and load, here we go. Let me give it a signal from the thermostat to give us some cooling. 78, not bad with some portable AC units. Let's go to home mode, auto, heat, cool. Let's set that for 70. And we may have to play with the setting for energizing the reversing valve, because the reversing valve is energized in heating mode, if I'm not mistaken. All right. We are going to raise dip switch number 4 to on, just like that. See that? Just like that. And what that's going to allow us to do is lower the coil temperature from 47 to 37. It gives enhanced dehumidification, because we're in Florida. We have very humid weather, right? Oh, almost tripped.
Almost took you out.
You almost took me out. So if you're in Florida or the South where you have high humidity and you need enhanced dehumidification, switch number 4, lift that up. Oh, we definitely changed the password.
Maybe.
This is attempt number 2. We're trying to connect to FBI van. And
Keep shutting us out.
yeah, they don't really have great security.
No.
Look at that. They let the president almost get assassinated.
Maybe that's the Secret Service. A little bit.
Well, same thing. Federal government.
Oh, this dog.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just finishing up commissioning. It is 1:56 p.m. See, keeping it real. This is a return air. Let's put our job link probe into the return right there. And let's find the supply.
Put it up right up here.
Beautiful. Nice, good cold air coming out of there. And we're going to use job link to finalize the commissioning of this install.
It just needs to sit for a little bit or something.
Yeah, so all right, here's some numbers for that probe, the return, and that probe, a supply diffuser air. We have 88 degrees and dropping slowly. We have a supply temperature of 66. Damn. Oh my God. So right now we have a 21 degree delta T. And our outdoor ambient temperature, 91 degrees with 65% humidity. 92 with 65% relative humidity. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, we're using a 3-ton
system, which is 36,000 BTUs. That's going to provide the comfort heating and comfort cooling for this home, which is roughly 1,200 square feet, maybe it'll give or take a little bit. Insulation from the 1960s. So we have a cinder block wall house, very little insulation. It is what it is. This is what we're working with, but sizing up for this home would only have detrimental effects with humidity control. But because we're using a Bosch, we could hit that switch 4, dip switch 4 up, and it gives us a colder evaporator coil from 47 to 37 degrees.
Shoddy inspector.
You know, it looks a little crooked.
Also in the center.
It is a little crooked. Damn it. Oh, come on. It's like Tom Bowfinger installed it. Oh! Okay. So that the tip of the house.
Where are the raised stickers at?
The raised dome, well, those for New York. The raised dome sticker is in New York.
Why?
Why? Because we don't have them
They're
here.
just so much better.
I know they are. I know. But that looks nice. And that's me. There's a lot of work to get there, to get where we are right now. But I'm here. That's right. And if you're in Central Florida between New Samara Beach and Daytona to Claremont, 407-375-1100 for prompt, same-day professional HVAC and water heating service. Licensed and insured in the entire state of Florida. All right, ladies and gentlemen, off camera, we put the outdoor condensing unit into force mode. Waited about 20 minutes. The system ramped up to a frequency of 72. That puts us at 100% of power on the inverter. And we had slightly high subcooling, around 12.1, 12.2, using the S-Man by Fieldpiece digital refrigeration manifold. Before it went to force, we added 2.1 pounds, so probably slightly overcharged, but I'm okay with that. We have a plus or minus 2 degrees off of that 10-degree target of subcooling. Really, really nice system. Beautiful delta T. Ended up being around 21 degrees of delta T right there. I'm just blown away by how great the Bosch IDS, the inverted ducted systems, work. And especially when Florida, where you have the high humidity loads here, you could change that setting to give enhanced dehumidification, dropping the coil temperature from 47 to 37. What other system going to get that from in the same price range? Seriously, the system is thousands of dollars cheaper than the closest competitor, which would be a Bosch Infinity Green Speed system. Thousands of dollars less. So we're talking at a 5-ton system, some big savings there. And running close to 20 SEER, it's phenomenal. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the Central Florida region, you're looking for a prompt, professional, reliable, and courteous plumbing and HVAC contractor for any water heating or HVAC need, give me a call at 407-375-1100. Or save time, book online at orlandopipedoctor.com. Remember, we service from Daytona, New Samara Beach, all the way to Claremont on that little slice of I-4. Catch you in the next one, guys. Be well, God bless, stay safe.